Hey everybody, this is Joe. Joe's Premium Firewood coming to you live on Saturday, November 18th, 2023. I'm out here by my trailer load of wood, and I had a lady come by and buy some of this wood, and I posted a picture, and oh boy, the haters were all over me. Oh, they were all over me. They were saying it was junk, it was all rotten. Well, we're going to prove them that it's nice and solid and not rotten. So I just want to show you the rounds here, give you a little close-up. Hey, if anybody, whoever's watching, let me know, is it being recorded in horizontal or is it vertical? And can you hear me? But here's what we got left in here. Here's what we got left to split. I'm going to go right into my truck until there's a Joe cord in there. I've already got some wood from my brother. Johnny, is it horizontal or is it vertical? So somebody tell me. So anyway, I'm going to be splitting into here. I got a quarter of the load from my brother that I'm going to take to him. This is the second load they're going to be getting from me this year. And like I say, I'm going to be splitting using the Easton made and splitting right into my truck here. So, but as you can see, I mean, if you know anything about firewood, you know these are solid. You know, it does start to get a little bit of decay on the outside of the outside of the rounds. But if it's questionable, if I don't think it's any good, it goes in there and then we burn it. So looks like we got 6 watching. If somebody could tell me if we're horizontal, so if I have to start this over, I can get starting it over. So we just hopefully somebody regular like Michael Volk or somebody shows up and says something. Is it horizontal? Can somebody tell me while I can see your chat and not vertical? I know somebody's got to be showing up soon. So anyway, I think this is a pretty good angle. I'm going to go warm it up, and then I expect somebody to tell me if it's horizontal or vertical. Okay? Don't just say hi or good morning. Please let me know. You can, once I know it's good, then you can say hi, okay? All right? I need you guys' help, because if I have to start it over, I got to start it over. Let it warm up for a second. About 40, probably in the upper 30s right now, so it's kind of chilly out. Can you let me know if it's horizontal? It's horizontal. Thank you, Ron Perry. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Okay. Oh, you see I'm wearing the hoodie. See I'm wearing the Michigan hoodie. They play Maryland today. I got a bet with Brad McGurk. I got Michigan minus 14 against Maryland. If Michigan wins, then we tie our bet, but they got to cover. But if they don't cover, then I got to have Bill make Brad a custom JPF hoodie. So we'll see what happens. Give me a go blue. How about a go blue? All right, I'm gonna put this up for now because these headphones are probably gonna be cold. My ears are already cold, but we're going to start splitting. I got mostly ash. There is some white oak and some Eastern red cedar in here. This one has a knot in it. Tripping on the tire there. Or actually it's the piece of wood that we got chalked. Solid! Let's try another one. Maybe this one's rotten. Maybe this one's rotten. Nope. Solid! Solid! In fact, this is bundle grade. But yeah, the lady called me, and I got a lot of comments on the picture that I posted. She picked up. I told her with a Ford Ranger, one row stacked across the back would be 20 bucks. I mean, I paid $100, or if you figure my time in getting it, I paid $120 for this load here. So I figured the load that she brought from me was probably $15 worth of wood that I paid. So I made a $5 profit, and everybody says I'm ripping her off. Crazy. Well, let's try another one. Is it funky? Or is it solid? You hear, Rogala? I sent you a message. Sent you a message, Rogala. Saturday morning, November 20 or 18th. 20th is Monday. Thanksgiving next week, folks. Figure this should take me about a half hour or so. Customer isn't too far away. Let's try a piece of white oak. I should be back by kickoff for the Michigan game. Solid white oak. Premium. Yeah, it's got some moss on it. You know what? It's on the bark. Guess what? Moss burns too. Plus, what do you expect when you order firewood this time of year? They want it to be pretty. They need to order green wood and do the drying. Let's see if this one's solid. Here, I'll tip this up so you can see. What do you think? Give it a thumbs up if that ain't solid. You know, I think I'll bring you guys up close so you can get a better view. 'Cause I don't got the quad there. I had it hooked up to the front, so it's easy to hook up and take it off. It's a pain doing it on the other side. All right, I'm gonna bring you a little closer. We'll let you watch close up, and you tell me if you think they're solid or not. Got 34 watching, #1 fan, Michael Volk. I need your opinion. You need to tell me if this stuff is solid or not. Got you up close. You can check it out. Here, let's try a piece of cedar. This might be the only one. Here's some cedar. Solid or rotten? What do you think? Oh, cedar don't make no heat. Cedar don't make no heat. These people are burning for ambience. They'll probably save this for Christmas Day. This is great stuff for Christmas burning. Smells like a Christmas tree when you burn it. But man, them haters, they love attacking me. But I seen Judy Krill was sticking up for me. She's just like, where do these ignorant people come from? I go, good question, Judy. Good question. Uh-oh. This one had a knot in it, so guess what? Mom gets it. Solid enough for me. I mean, you want it to be dry or you want it to be solid? All right, let's check this one out. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, it doesn't have bark on it. It's crap. It's crap. What does that look like? Perfect. Premium. Dry. Oh, you can't. That's green wood. That won't burn. It's got to sit for 3 years. No, it doesn't. It's ash. I've been doing this for 12 years. You think I don't know? You think I don't know, Michael Volk? Where's your buddy Rogal? I sent him a wake-up call. Give that one to Mom, even though it is solid. Go. Nice and solid. Customer's gonna love it. Yeah, and then the customer that bought that wood for me the other day, those rounds, she loved it. She loved the price. Everybody, oh, you ripped her off. You charged too much. Hope some of the haters are watching so they know what they sound like. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they are. I'm sure they're saying this is rotten wood. Rotten wood, what do you think? Oh, what do you think about this one? Nice wood, isn't it, Denise William? Tell you what, them haters know how to push my buttons. They really grind my gears. They hate me because they ain't me. Even Henry? Henry Chima watching? Is he watching Saturday morning cartoons? Oh. What do you think of that one? Solid? What do you think? Is that good or not? Oh, that's so wrong. It's funky. It's funky. How about this one? This is the same lot that lady got her wood from, those 20 rounds, and I thought $20 for 20 firewood rounds was a fair price, considering I'm paying like 75 cents a round. And she wanted unsplit because she likes splitting wood. Ignorant people are commenting, saying, well, at least you could have split it for her. She said it's like therapy for her to split wood. Should I have told her to go buy a saw and go out in the woods and cut it herself? The haters told me to do. I've seen Michael Volk getting into it with them haters before. I know there's some of you out there that stick up for me. You know, I do my best. But it's like Michigan football. It's like the world versus me. We don't cheat. We're going to beat Maryland today. We're going to beat Ohio State next week. And then we're going to beat Iowa. And And then whoever you got to give us in the playoffs, we're going to beat them too. Get a thumbs up if you agree. Piece for mom. Hit that knot right in the middle. That's what broke it. Saturday morning, we should have a decent amount of viewers now. Unless you're watching cartoons like Henry Chimel. Probably watching He-Man. He-Man reruns. What about Henry Sam Squatch? Is he here? Yeah, I got one coming up. It does have a little bit of fungus on the outside. It's a little bit waterlogged. You know, but that'll still burn. It's a little wet, but it'll dry out quick in their garage. It'll dry out fast. But this time of year, beggars can't be choosers. People need to start ordering earlier. Take what they get. All right, we're back to the solid stuff. You watching, Patty? Happy belated birthday, Patty. If you're watching, happy birthday, Patty. You see Patricia and Jeffrey are here. Patty Ormstein, it was her birthday, I think it was on Thursday. I think she's 29. Hopefully these last two rows are going to be enough to fill it. They're talking real cold temperatures and snow on coming next week. I think I might move you back enough. I think I proved my point to you. I proved my point. Wow, 60 are watching. Gotta love this premium wood. If it's your first time here, I hope you enjoy the Joe Show, where no games are played. Awesome. Thanks for letting me know, Casey, that you can hear the sound. All right, I got you back here so you can see more of the action. I think about time for a union break, though. I haven't seen Billy Otis. Billy Otis hasn't given me permission yet. We just ratified the contract, Billy. Hopefully Brad's got a minute in Florida to stop by and say hello. That'd be Mr. Firewood at the furnace himself. Yo, what do you think? Oh, the outside has a little bit of rat. Tell you what, ash is cash. I know they've been buying from me for like 6 or 7 years, but you know, if I sold them junk, why would they keep buying from me? I don't know. If I was charging them too much, why do they keep buying from me? I'm getting $200 for this load dumped in their garage. And people are hollering at me for not stacking it. Why stack it when the customer don't want it stacked? Oh, I see another piece of white oak coming up. Here's some more bundle grade. Nice and solid, you see that? This ash split's nice. Just gotta barely get the wedge in there, unless there's a knot in the middle. Sometimes you can't see those. And if this isn't enough to fill it up, I guess I'll just have to top it off in bay number 2. I thought I'd have extra, but now I'm looking at it. I don't know if this is going to be enough to get a Joe cord in there. Ugh. All right, tell me if this one's solid. What do you think? Let me know. Greg Wilson watching. No, I think he's getting ready for football. I know he's more of a baseball fan. Judy Krell here. Judy, thanks for sticking up for me the other night. You've seen all them ignorant comments. All right, White Oak. It's rotten. It's green! Solid? Ugh. This was a little questionable. I'll admit this was a little questionable. Definitely questionable. Now that's what questionable looks like. I usually let a few questionable ones slide by. Solid enough. Unless it's a restaurant paying top dollar, I'm going to let a few questionable pieces slip by. Don't tell the haters to watch this part of the video. Oh, they'll be screaming, they'll be up in arms. Even though, 95% of it, or better, is like this. Look at that. Everybody gets a few questionable pieces, unless I got 100% bundle grade, which sometimes does happen. You can see I'm not getting much rejects from Mom because of how solid it is. It might not be pretty on the outside, but it's the inside that matters. Ain't that right, ladies? It's the inside. Size doesn't matter. So I wasn't sure about this one, but look. It is wet though. But it's been sitting outside and we had a bunch of rain the last couple of weeks. Ask Back 40 Firewood, he'll tell you about the rain. Anybody up in Wisconsin or Minnesota, Illinois, Indiana, they'll tell you they're getting a lot of rain. But this week has been nice. We only had one day of rain. Some really warm temperatures, but that's ancient history now. All right, here comes another one. Another one with that red. A little bit of that. It'll burn. It'll burn. So yeah, out of these you know, approximately 275 pieces of wood. It's going to be maybe 20 pieces, 25 pieces of questionable pieces. Here comes the biggest one. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Yeah, you see how it's kind of yeller on the inside? That's because it's so wet. But it'll stack it. It'd still burn, you know, not ideal. You know, you gotta order the wood, you know, before this time of year. You gotta give it some time to, you gotta help out with some of the drying. You know, you order for me this time of year, you take what you get. And that's just the cold hard facts. They've never complained. I'm sure they've got some of this before. But like I say, it'll dry out real quick. Not like a piece of green oak, you know, cut from a live tree. The outside's a little crumbly, but the inside's solid. Like I say, it's the inside that matters. Got 3 more in this row, then I got the front row. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Be close. Yeah, this one too has a little bit on the outside, but when I get stuff like that, you know, in the center's solid still. There's 4 pieces that'll have enough solid wood on each piece. It'll be okay. You know, and I know the haters like to voice their opinions, but you know what? The only opinion that matters is the customers. And they keep coming back to me year after year. How do you explain that if I sell junk? That junk? I think I might go to the other side and toss some in. Starting to get full. I'm almost at a face cord or a normal truckload, but this is a Joe cord order. $200 delivered and dumped, 15 miles away. All right, I'll put these out. We'll go over to the other side. Get these staged. These 3 big ones so I can be over there for a minute. There. There we go. On this other side. I'm going to check real quick, see how many are watching. Say hi, hit that thumbs up. What do we got watching now? Whoa, 72! T-Tony Woods, T-Tony the hater, Tony the tiger, Tony the hater. T-Tony don't know good wood, he don't know good wood. The only good wood he knows is when his ma hit him with the switch when he was misbehaving as a kid. He never taught him the golden rule. Don't be a hater, that's the golden rule. But Tony's there. Yep. What do you think, Tony? Rotten? Start stacking up there. All right, Tony, what do you think of this one? What's your opinion? You know what? Your opinion don't matter, but I'll ask it anyway. If I blocked all these haters, what would they do with themselves all day when they couldn't leave snarky comments? I'd probably go make a fake profile or two, you know. But now you know I'm in their head when they start doing that. I block them and they just got to keep chasing me and, you know, stalking me and harassing. 'Cause that's all they do. They don't know how to run a chainsaw. They don't know how to mix saw gas. All they know how to do is hate. You're jealous of me. That one fell out. Joe, I wish I could be like you, but I can't, so I'm going to cut you down to bring you down to my level. Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Judy? Oh, 63. White oak. White oak. I get confused on who all the haters were. So if you're not a hater, Tony, which I'm pretty sure you are, well then I apologize. If you are a hater like I suspect, I don't apologize. What do you think, Tony? What do you think? Just because it doesn't have bark on the outside doesn't mean it's punky and rotten. It's solid on the inside. Uh-oh, we got some moss on one. Oh my God, oh my God. Oh, the humanity. Moss burns too. Well, now I'm thinking this isn't going to be enough. I guess I shouldn't have sold the 20 rounds to that lady the other night. But I could just go over to bay 2, top it off, or bay 1. Bay 1 and top it off. Like I say, if the customer has a problem with it, with moss on it, or you know, a little bit of rot on the outside, I will say, well, here's what you got to do. Now, this is a little questionable. Order some oak from me 2 years out from when you want to burn it. Put it in a nice spot and let it dry. 80% good. 80%. You know what? It's questionable. Merry Christmas, Ma. Merry Christmas, Ma. Back to the premium bundle grade, solid, dry, ready to go. Ready to rock and roll a Regola. Sure is a beautiful day out here though. A little chilly, but just got to dress for it. I'm going to try to empty out Bay 1, and my buddy dropped off his boat. My brother doesn't want to move the stuff in there, so one of us is going to have to park in Bay number 1. I'm going to leave the splitter, the quad in the barn. So Bay 1 will be my parking garage until spring, unless we move the boat. Uh-oh, more moss! It ain't gonna kill them. It's harmless. Burns to it, makes heat. Oh, ran into a knot. More firewood for Ma. About done, folks. I'll shut the video down when I go top it off. Mom gets all this nice kindling too. Kind of ugly. It'll burn. Not a beauty contest, folks. Although I do like it to look good. I can let a certain amount. I wouldn't want to give a whole load like that. You know, a piece here and there. No big deal. Alright, got 3 left. Two 1-poppers and a decent sized one. You know what? This can go in as is. Small enough. This one needs to be split off. We easily got a face cord in there now, but I'm gonna probably put about 50 more pieces in. Oh. 40 or 50 more. Then we'll declare the Joe cord, ship it, deliver it safely and on time. I think I told her between 11 and 11:30. It's got to be getting close to 11 right now. Not that far away. I do have to make a stop though on my way there. Solid. All right. hit the gas. Warm up my fingers for a second, take a union brake. Take a union brake. You know, Mike's got those hand warmers. I'm going to save them for next week when the high's 30, the low's 19, and it's snowing. I'll still be working, I promise you that. That's working weather. All right, we'll show you what we got. Let's show you what we got. Throw my gloves in there. So I'm gonna have to back up into bay number 1 and load up. But we got her empty. Hey, Rogala, where were you? Where are you? Where were you, man? I said I needed you. I need somebody to say something. Finally, somebody stood up and said something. Yeah, it's horizontal. Went vertical the other day. The only one that said anything was Brad McGurk. Firewood at the furnace, and I didn't see his message. Nobody said anything the whole video. So, yeah, here we go. That's what we got in there. I'm not calling it a joke cord. There's the one piece that fell. Oh, my God. Getting old sucks. So, I'll just back in there because I want to get that cleared out. That's going to be my parking spot. Oh, and you want a good laugh real quick? You want a good laugh real quick? Remember when I got this thing in, this 4-way wedge? It's supposed to, you know, it's like the kindling cracker. I was going to try to sell it to a customer. I was giving him a demonstration. I split it through there, and now it's stuck there. You know, it had a knot in it. It was too long. So I don't know how I'm going to get that out of there. So, all right, I got to top it off with this premium stuff, like I say. But, yeah, I thought you guys would get a kick out of this. You know, I don't know, what am I going to do? Burn it or something? If they're just all wedged in there. You know, they tried to beat the kindling cracker by making it a 4-way wedge, but they didn't realize you got to have perfectly straight pieces and hit it harder than hell to break it. It takes a lot more pressure to split it in half than to split it in a quarter. It's like 4 times as much. So, all right, man, I want to get home in time to watch the Michigan game, watch them beat Maryland by 2 touchdowns or more. And then I'll be going live tomorrow morning. I think I'll be back on Facebook. Bill Moon should be available to restream it over there. So that's what's going to happen. So anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody who made it to the end. Thanks for the thumbs up. And we'll catch you guys on the next one.